now living in times of just pure unchecked greed in the video game industry. So, Nintendo's off in their corner doing their things and just holy crap. Like I've never seen a corporation be so straight up anti-consumer. Like Nintendo just is absolutely the worst of the big three. I know what we're gonna talk about today. Yeah, they're bad too, but it's like Nintendo. I'm just gonna put it on a scale. Nintendo, Microsoft, PlayStation, all the way to the very, 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 very bottom, PC. So what's happening? Well, Microsoft announced that they will be increasing the price of the Xbox Series consoles. So I am actually going to pull it up here just real quick here, just because I want to make sure I have my facts actually correct. So let's see if I can find it. Okay, Microsoft announces increases. By the way, it's only in the U.S. So the Xbox Series X, which right now you could get at $599, which is $600 with tax, not including tax. It's now going to be $649.99. The Xbox Series S, the Series S, the cheap model is 512 gigabytes. It's now going to be originally it's $379.99. Now it's $399. So, yeah. $400 for a Series S. Xbox Series S 1 terabyte model, $429. Now it's gonna be $449.99. Xbox Series X digital, $549. Now it's gonna be $599.99. Basically, at the put it best, everything got rounded out to the nearest 99. So, except for the 1 terabyte Series S. But here is the kicker. Here's the one that just I want to know how much crack the executives over there at Microsoft are smoking, because this is bad. So the Xbox Series X Galaxy Black 2 terabyte model, $729. Right, that's how much you're paying right now. Just for 2 terabytes, and no improvements whatsoever. It's not the equivalent of their Pro. It's now $799.99, meaning it's an $800 console. Okay, and let's see here. I'm trying to look up when these go into effect. I was here somewhere like in October. Not 100% sure. Pretty sure I'm not. Can't see it right now. Where the fuck is it? Oh yeah, it goes effective October 3rd. So okay. And listen, man, I'm not delusional. I know Sony ain't gonna be that far behind. They ain't gonna be that far behind. Why? Why is this happening? Seriously, I do not want to hear tariffs. Fuck tariffs. This is Microsoft. These are. Here's the crazy part when you actually think about it. They're raising the price potentially because of tariffs for consoles that are already here in the United States. So the tariffs they paid are already paid. Just what the fuck, man? I did not know buying a fucking video game console was like making a stock investment. Apparently, the price just keeps going up. Just keep going up. And it's because these corporations just do whatever the fuck they want. They sincerely could not give a fuck about the consumer. You might as well just be a walking dollar sign with fucking arms and legs to them. It's just... this is what's going to kill the game industry. This is what's going to kill it. And here's the reason why Microsoft feels confident in doing this. They don't care about the console. They don't. Sony and Nintendo, to a certain extent, they still have to sell consoles. But at the same time, Sony kind of reaching a point where they might not care as much. But Microsoft is just, fuck you. No. You are not allowed to own an Xbox now. You are just going to buy our games on PlayStation, PC, and Nintendo. At the few games that will come to Nintendo, and I just sit here and go, just give up, just tap out. And this got me seriously concerned about next generation, because if we're paying damn near $800 for a fucking the generation we're in right now, how much are we paying for next gen? Sincerely, how much money is the next generation consoles going to cost? Because one of the big selling points for consoles has always been that price to performance, they're a little bit better than a PC at times. Yeah, it's all on scale. Like, if you were to spend like the equivalent of like what the PS5 originally cost for a PC, you would have kind of a harder time. You would really have to be like stretching some budgets, but you could build like a decent PC for $500. That would be the equivalent of the PS5, but not every Joe Schmo is going to have that. Not everyone's going to have, the supreme luck of getting sales. But now we're looking at a potential $700 fucking $800 console. It's actually not potential. It is. It's an $800 console, which at that point, you can just go get a fucking PC. Just go get a PC. I can tell you right now, I literally was, eyeing Amazon today. There are PCs on Amazon that, while they're not the best, you could get a better. The best way to put it is you could get more what's the word I'm thinking of? You get more use out of a freaking PC than a console. Because a console, you can't make content on consoles. No, you can't. Maybe you could stream if you're lucky, like PlayStation. But it's like, at the end of the fucking day, the PlayStations and Xboxes are so limited. $800 for a fucking 2 terabyte console. Dude, just go buy a fucking PC at this point. Sincerely. Like, I'm telling this to all you Xbox guys. Sincerely. All you Xbox people out there need to hear me right now. I am not telling you this as a PlayStation guy. I am not telling you this as like, some kind of way to like, get you guys to turn on Xbox or Microsoft. I'm telling you this as a customer to customer. Go get a PC. Save that $800 that you were going to save for your Xbox, and just save it up twice. Just save it up twice, and go get a PC. You could get more use out of it. You could do more with it, and you can still have access to all those fucking games. Because again, Microsoft does day-to-day, and it's just like they have. I really sincerely believe this. I believe the Xbox brand is dead. I know some people out there will be like, oh, well, the Xbox brand's, the freaking branding. I know. I was talking about the console. I was being a little hyperbolic there. But it's like, man, $800 for a console. That's ridiculous. That like, if you would have told me 5 years ago that you'd be paying $800 for a console, I'd be like, yeah, sure. But now it's like, yeah, you're paying $800. And this got me seriously concerned about how much a next generation console is going to cost. Are we actually going to see a next generation console be $1,000? $1,000 console? Because if that's the case, I'm not buying the next console. I'm just not. I can't. I literally cannot afford to do it. So it's like, at that fucking point, fuck it. I guess I would just be a guy who picks his PS5 over the PlayStation 6. So, with all that said, guys, this is that PlayStation Gamer telling you guys, just go buy a gaming PC at this point. Because, yeah, this is insane. $800 for a 2 terabyte console. Wow. Fuck Microsoft. This could not be more of a middle finger if they fucking tried. I mean, the only way they could get worse if they tried patenting fucking game ideas. Which, at this fucking point, I'm wondering and starting to think if Microsoft would actually try that. So until next time, guys, this is That PlayStation Gamer signing out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that YouTube algorithm BS. Bye.